What's up, guys? I think we reached that part of the year where everyone nominates his top 10 and their game of the year, and I'm actually a bit late. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I've been on vacation, relaxing from work. I kinda needed to lay low for a bit because work was a mess lately. And but yeah, now I'm back. This is the first video of 2015. My God. And I'm gonna start the year with my 2014 top 10 and game of the year award. Um, First of all, I wanna get the honorable mention out of the way, and those mention are infamous, infamous first son, second son, and infamous first light. So the two infamous games that came out for the PS4. I really love them, but I kinda had some troubles with them, so. Another mention, he, he, he didn't quite make it into the top 10 because I've not played it that much, so it's my fault. I know the game's great, but I just had too many things going on, so I couldn't dedicate enough time to that game, and that game is The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Great game, it's amazing. Um, yeah, another game I really liked but couldn't make it into the list was Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which, in my opinion, despite all the hate it got, was amazing. Gameplay was superb. It really sets the basis for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And screw all the haters, go play that game, it's fun. Um, but yeah, honorable mention out of the way, let's start with Pierre's 2014 top 10. Alright, so first game in position number 10, it's The Evil Within. I know I had some issues with this game, but as I said in the video, it's a good game, it's a fun game. The problem I had is that I expected basically something else from Shinji Mikami, and replaying Resident Evil 1 on the PS Vita a couple days ago enhanced that feeling. So yeah, place number 10 for The Evil Within. In place number 9, there's Assassin's Creed Unity. This game got a lot of blaming. It was a bit of a mess when it came out, buggy, glitchy, but the game itself, for me, is really good. It's in fact my second favorite Assassin's Creed game, my favorite one being Assassin's Creed 2. And I really love this one. Paris is amazing. It's really well done. They've improved a little the mechanics, the fighting mechanics, the climbing and descending mechanics. So yeah, I had a blast. A little complaint I have is that the game is chock full of pointless stuff to do, and I explained it in the Dragon Age video. You can go and see it for yourself. And but yeah, I love the game, and he grabbed place number 9 in the top 10. Moving on, we have Wolfenstein: The New Order. Great game, Machine Games. Yeah, Machine Games. I thought it was Machine Gun Games, but I suck with names, so great game. They did a great job. It's fun. It's tough to beat. It's long. Gameplay is great. It has also old school mechanics, like you actually have a life counter instead of, you have to collect health instead of just waiting behind cover in order to regain full health. And I really loved it. It's also full of nice Easter eggs, like levels set in the original Wolfenstein, and it's great. I love this game. I had a lot of fun, so we grabbed place number 8. On place number 7, there's this game, Lords of the Fallen. I had fun. I did a video about it, and despite some quite big flaws, he managed to entertain me for the whole playthrough. It's great. I really have. I really care about this game because those guys, CI Games, well, it was their first big game, so let's cut him some slack. I have great hopes for Lords of the Fallen 2, which they announced, by the way, so let's give those guys another chance. So, yeah, but in the end, I loved it, I had fun, so I grabbed place number 7. Alright. Moving on. Forza Horizon 2 for the Xbox One. It's definitely my racing game of the year. I had a blast every time I'm in need of some quick fun. I just fire it up, pick one of my favorite cars, and just go cruising around the wonderful roads that the Turn 10 made into the game. It's just that good. Graphics are awesome. It plays wonderful. It nice soundtrack too. So really, he really earned place number 6 on the top 10. Moving on, things are getting quite hot, now there's a game I really adore, and I'm gonna warn you, it's a remaster, but it's one of the good ones. It's Metro Redux. Metro Redux is basically Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light remade with next-gen graphics. The games themselves were amazing to begin with, and this time they moved some of the mechanics from Last Light to the first one as well. So we get it's cheap to buy, not a cheap game as in bad. It's cheap to buy. It has a lot of contents because there's also all the DLCs, and for Last Light there's like 4 or 5. It's brilliantly made. The story is amazing. The setting is super awesome. Just really, it's amazing. Go play it, guys. I'm serious. Go read the books. Go play the game. You won't be disappointed. That's a really deserved fifth place on the top 10. All right, we're approaching the podium now. It's place number 4, and it's another remaster. It's The Last of Us. You guys know I'm a huge The Last of Us fan. I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan. I've also recently bought and finished Uncharted Golden Abyss for the PS Vita, which is made by Band Studios, supervised by Naughty Dog, and those guys are just amazing guys. The Last of Us, it's wonderful. I know some of my friends don't like it, but I just can't help it. Every time I want to play a proper story-driven game, I just can't help and go back to this one. So it couldn't. Let's be honest. I would have put the Last of Us remaster on the podium if it wasn't the remake of a game that came out last year. But they did such a great job, 60 frames per second, revamped graphics, and the game was so good to begin with. So it's fourth place. Fourth place, I think it's fair enough. Alright, guys. Now, as once an old sage said, shit's about to go down, you know. We're approaching the podium of Pierre's top 10, and on the podium, on the lower stair of the podium, there's Dragon Age Inquisition. I had a lot of hopes for this game. Luckily, it didn't disappoint. It's a great game, very lengthy, lots of stuff to do, interesting plot going on. It just takes a while to get it, you know, moving properly. So, but I had fun. I'm currently in my second playthrough. I think I have around 100 hours, I think. And it's just good to play with. Luckily they learned, the guys at BioWare learned from the mistakes they did with Dragon Age 2, and this is what we got, and luckily it's really good. So very well deserved third place, and I just can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the Dragon Age franchise. If you guys finished it, you know there's quite the possibility of further expanding the franchise, but we'll just wait and see, you know. All right. Now here's on second place of the top 10 list. There's a game that you normally don't hear me talking about. I mainly talk trash about this game because, let's be honest, if you know me, you know that for me it was a letdown, but as a game per se, it's the sequel of my favorite game, so I just can't help but like it. Not that I like it by default, but whatever. It's, oh my god, it's Dark Souls 2. I bought 2 copies of this. I bought the collector edition for Xbox 360, and if you see it up there, as a vanilla copy for the PS3. So yeah, it's a good game. It's Dark Souls, so you know, I love it because Souls, it's all about. That's what I'm all about. So, but yeah, let's be honest. They've improved the PvP. The game's lengthy. There's a lot of stuff to collect, and it's tough. Well, on New Game Plus that is, because the first playthrough wasn't really that hard compared to Dark Souls 1's. And enough talking trash about this game, at least on this video. They've improved the visual. It's good, guys. It's good, and it's Dark Souls, so you know I always have a soft spot for it in my little Italian heart. All right. But now it's time to stop playing, because this one right here, my god, man, that's Dark Souls 2 was dusty as hell. This game right here I'm gonna talk about, it's my game of the year. It's the game I enjoyed the most in 2014, even though it came out pretty late. So without further ado, I'm gonna announce you my game of the year of 2014, which is Alien Isolation. Simply put, the guys at the Creative Assembly did a wonderful job in recapturing the whole mood, the atmosphere of the first movie, and this game is a love letter to all us fans. It's great. It got it's it's tense. It's thrilling. I will never tire of speaking good of this game. Just go and play it, guys, if you like horror games, if you like the Alien franchise, or if you know, just out of curiosity, just give it a chance. It's really that good. If not, at least do it for me, do it for the P. But yeah, guys, this was my top 10 and game of the year video. I hope you guys liked it, and starting from next video I'm gonna start why I like season 2. And before I end the video, huge thanks to everyone that helped me throughout the year. Really, guys, it meant a lot. And the very last thing is I want to say stay strong to the guys in Paris for all the trouble that's going on there. So stay strong, and I hope you see you guys next time. Thanks for the patience. As usual, put a little like on the counter, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at PRSBK71, and until next time, bye bye.